Good evening. We cannot arrest ourselves out of the problem of gun crime alone. We have to tackle the roots of the issues. This is the message from police and community groups after a task force was set up to deal with a surge in shootings. There have been more than 20 incidents and 3 murders in the West Midlands Police area within the last 6 months. Our special correspondent Peter Wilson has this report.
Look at the man running from his bike. He's got a gun. Off camera, he shoots 3 people in broad daylight in Handsworth and escapes on his bike. The shooting took place in January as gun crime spiked in Birmingham. Since then, more than 40 arrests have been made and 24 guns and ammunition have been seized. The man who fired those shots here in Regent Road has yet to be arrested, and the gun hasn't been recovered by police either. In figures obtained by the BBC, the youngest person to have committed a firearms offence in the West Midlands was just 12 years old. Today, the Police and Crime Commissioner set up a task force of community and voluntary groups to try and come up with some answers. It's all designed to try and look at the underlying causes of the violence.
We won't arrest our way out in relation to dealing with guns and crime of gangs on our streets. We need the community support. We need to understand what the issues are in local communities and deliver a collective service together.
Who's going to be in charge of the task force? This man, Bishop Webley. I met up with him at an early morning community event in Handsworth. He spent over 20 years dealing with these issues.
One loss of life is one life too many. We cannot underscore the need for a safe city, safe communities, free of gun and violence and gang wars. That's a desire. We've got to work towards that end.
Some young people have told me it's easier to get hold of a gun than to get a job. I met Theo. He's a successful actor and grew up in Handsworth. He says positive role models and support for young people are vital.
There's always been that badness around. There's been shootings and stabbings. I've been witness to some like this in the area, in the vicinity at the time. It makes you numb to it and it becomes a normality. So it's like you have to have a strong mind and you have to stay positive. Not everybody is so lucky as me or has had like a family that has helped me and supported me.
Birmingham is now called the gun capital of Britain. Such slogans may be cheap, but they come at a huge price for the image of the city and the lives of its people. Peter Wilson, BBC Midlands Today, Birmingham.
Well, what do you think of the Crime Commissioner's new task force? We'd welcome your thoughts on this. Send them to us on Twitter at BBC MTD, or you can post a message on our Facebook page, facebook.com Midlands Today.